Good evening, tubers. So, you may have seen, you may not have seen yet, the review I did on this 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, something like that. It is a discharger, and it can do up to 185 watts. Obviously, that depends on how many, what voltage you're doing it at. It'll tell you how many amps that is. It measures amps, etc., etc. Right, we got an issue. So, it's been good. Ran it for a fair few hours. Probably tested 500 amp hour worth of 12 volt batteries with it. But now we've got a problem. When we plug her in, it goes straight to 13.6 amps of draw. Now the problem with that is it's not actually drawing 13 amps. It's confused. Both the levers are down low. It's not pulling 13 amps. Now if we change that one, maybe I can show you that when you remove the actual, come on, it's got to be a quicker way of that. When you remove the clamp, it will just turn off and not discharge anymore. So I had a look at the paperwork and the bits and pieces. It doesn't show oh, here we go. What voltage is it going to cut off at? Anyway, so this is the low voltage cutout, so you can set it so that you can discharge a battery. I figured that out just by pressing buttons. Low voltage cutout at 140 volts. Yeah, that's nice. I think we're probably going to go to 300. Real safe with an open board. So, issue I've got, it does not read current correctly. As you can see, the fan's on when it's doing nothing. Fan does not need to be on. Just got to watch this as it goes over 300. Heatsink's stone cold. How do we go back? Of course it's under 290 volts. How do you alter that value? So, my question is, does anyone know how to one, reset it, because it's confused. It's reading things wrong. Because it thinks it's pulling power, it's very confused. I can't see anything physically wrong with it, but it's lying to itself. Hold that in for like a minute and see what happens. So we've got no lead on it. I believe this port up here is only a power one. Must be in I'm really hoping someone's had this issue and it just needs resetting or something, because I don't know what's going on here. It's a 5 volt DC in. What are we preparing that one? Nothing? That one? Nothing, that's a test one as well. Okay. Happens when we put 5 volts in. Same thing. That's going to go the other way now. Yeah, let's put that back to 0. So yeah, if you've got one of these, or used one of these, know what's going on, please let me know, because everything seems to be working, but it just thinks that it's pulling 13 amps for some reason. I don't think I unplugged it when it was actually doing something. I'm pretty sure I would have stopped it. I just was running these knobs down to 0 every time before I disconnected from a battery. But there was one lead acid battery that I let get down to like 3 volts, kind of fairly seriously undervolted itself. I'm just using it at the moment to, well, my solar pack was full, so I've been using it to rate my lead acid sealeds, like this Full River behind us, because otherwise I would have been using the antimatter and pushing it back into the battery bank, but because it's been full, yeah, it won't discharge, because it can't regenerative discharge to anywhere, so I've been playing with this one. Plus it's kind of a cool readout, gives you amps and watts and all that jazz, which I really like. But it's no good to me if it reads 13 amps, because as soon as you go over that 13, which is really 0, the 185 watt limiter kicks in. It seems strange that it's hard pinned on 13.5, because it's not at any voltage, it's not racking up any amp power. Because there's nothing actually attached to it, it's not doing anything. So we're going to put 12 volts back on it. Just quickly to show you again. I really hope someone just goes, press this button 5 times and it's fine. So let's say I'm pulling 166 watts. Which we're certainly not, because the heat sink's at 15 degrees. So yeah, that's what I've got going on, guys. If we do that, see, it just jumps off at full power mode. Someone help me out here. Thank you very much for watching. Was working awesome, and highly rated it when it was working. I don't know whether I've done something stupid and hurt it, or what's going on. I'll leave a link to it in the video description so you can check them out yourself. Like I said, I'm a couple hundred amp, like 500 amp hour out of it, and it was still going sweet. Thanks heaps for watching. Catch you on the next video. Hopefully someone knows what could have gone wrong. Cheers, guys.